My name is Dave Lister and I'm a Director of Express Legal Services. I'd like to talk to you today about Pro Networks IT support. We are a progressive business. We provide conveyancing data reports to over 500 solicitors across England and Wales from our network of 33 franchised offices. As a growing business, we made the mistake that probably many businesses make, in that we put all our IT eggs in one basket, and we spent many years with a one-man band who, I have to say, serviced us very, very well indeed. That was until we had a disaster in 2011 when Harry became ill and subsequently passed away, and we were left with no IT support whatsoever. We had a big problem because we had a big network on our case management system, and we were just praying every day that the system did not fall over. We knew we needed to do something radical, and with the help of one of our franchisees, Scott Rees, we managed to limp along for a couple of years until the pressure became unbearable. And it was at this point I heard of Paul Crudge from Pro Networks. I saw the man present several times. I asked around. I'm very thorough in that sort of investigation, and I could not find a bad word about this guy or his business. So I went to see him. I booked an appointment, went to see him out in Deeside Industrial Estate, and I was just blown away by the infrastructure, the care. He listened to what we had to say, and I don't think it was a scenario he hasn't heard before, but it made it feel to me that we were the only people that had ever presented with this problem. In a blink of an eye, he had an answer, a solution to our problem. And when we moved offices 7 months ago, we made the decision at the very next board meeting that we would invest heavily in upgrading our infrastructure. This we did, and from the moment that we engaged with Pro Networks, the whole thing was taken out of our hands. But it goes much further than that. But what was promised at the front end in terms of service and support, we've got that tenfold. Scott Rees, who's still our IT guy internally, has built a fabulous reputation amongst our network, but he has a fantastic relationship as well with the guys from Pro Networks, and he feels a whole lot better these days. We have a server on site, we have a server that's hosted by Pro Networks, and about 2/3 of this business now is up on the cloud. And it needed to be something as big as that because we move in the region of 325,000 data reports per annum. I can only say that I would highly recommend Pro Networks to anybody. And in fact, we have just invested some more money because we already have identified that we need to do more on our internal infrastructure. So if you are a progressive business like we are, find yourself in a position where you need help with your IT, don't even hesitate. Give Paul Crudge a call and book yourself a meeting with Pro Networks.